Through the Executive MBA program, I was able to develop my path and figure out where I wanted to take my career from the point it was to where I wanted to see it go. The faculty inspired me pretty much from the first day I walked into the campus. This was a place where people were interested in what I was trying to do and also willing to help me to achieve that goal and to figure out where I wanted to go and how to get there.
We have 4 semesters. The first 3 are academic content. The final one is where you apply all that academic content in a live business consulting project.
One of the highlights for me for the program had to have been the trip to China. It was a unique experience to not only study business but also study culture and understand the link between the two of those. You can't just have business in a vacuum. When you go to China, you will find out they do things differently than here, as you might expect. And the only way you're going to truly get a good sense of that is to speak to the people and speak to the people that are working in China.
Another thing that was important had to do with the ability to be able to network. So when you're talking with your classmates about, well, how did you handle this at your job, or, how would you approach this particular business situation? A lot of them would come forth with, their different industry knowledge and share that with you, and you'd learn, from that experience alone.
The cohort placed a strong emphasis on teamwork, and that came through each and every day that we were in class. It wasn't just a matter of being within your individual groups for your projects, but it was also the teamwork when you were working in class. Whether there was somebody sitting next to you or behind you, you always felt that you could reach out, that you could learn, that you could collaborate. And those are the types of skills that were encouraged and fostered during the cohort.
When students graduate from the EMBA program, they will possess the following competencies. These are components of leadership that will be very important moving forward. Number 1, graduates can expect to have a new appreciation for leadership and authenticity, what it means to be consciously aware of the responsibilities of leadership. They should weigh heavy on the shoulders. Second of all, a competency that's very important to leaders is international and global awareness. This includes the ability to understand leadership across cultures, to understand and appreciate, leverage, and honor diversity. Thirdly, participants who graduate from our program will be able to understand what it means to lead change in organizations, oftentimes complex change. And then finally, management practices. What does it mean for a senior executive to manage effectively? There's a profound difference between good leadership and good management. They're very different. But those that graduate from our EMBA program will understand the difference between the two and how to maximize both wherever they are.